To achieve the impossible, you can't think and act and model in the way you have done things in the past. And this was really a project where we had to think completely differently about how we could model overall. So that meant ditching with legacy ways of modeling, bringing in new techniques such as using Python and other scripts in order to take things which typically take 6 months to try and model in 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 hours. Trying to get those types of efficiencies was absolutely critical. As modelers, we don't often work shift patterns as you might expect, but we had to create a completely different way of working, both ourselves but also with government. So we set up almost round the clock modelling capacity to make sure that we could try and get really a very quick handle on what the supply of ventilators would look like and demand would look like. Every ventilator, at that time we thought could, save a number of lives. I think the proudest moment was when we started to see, actually ventilators come off the supply chain and actually start going into hospitals, going into where they needed to be, to see all different bits of modelling actually come to fruition was definitely the proudest moment. We were all somewhat relieved when the modelling started to show the point of inflection, so the point at which the numbers and the demand for ventilators was beginning to go down. We saw that in the modelling, and then to see it in reality was obviously was a really important moment, I think, for everybody, not just in the programme, but also clearly sort of nationally as well. And what I was really proud about was that the team, whilst it may have looked like the pressure was off, still continued to say, actually, no, we've got to deliver this. We've got to make sure there's enough ventilators in the system overall. So I think the whole team's response to that, I think, was really, really positive.